What am I watching exactly? Non-player combat, AI's first full-fledged reality TV show? Seriously? More AI? Okay, Jerson, we need to compose ourselves. Get back in front of that camera and act natural. Okay, so where were we? More AI? The show was created by AI-mation Studios. You see what they did there with the whole AI-mation animation? You get it. Anyways, the show was created by AI-mation Studios, and the show features 6 different AI contestants on an island operating under a battle royale format where all the contestants are going to try to kill each other. One person will survive and go on to win 500,000 coins. How original. Most of the articles I read about this show tend to consider it somewhat of a Hunger Games meet Fortnite kind of vibe, and I can very much see why when I actually took the time to watch the very first episode. That's right, you heard me correctly. I sat through AI's narrative direction. Don't worry, I am actively recovering. Alright, let's keep the synopsis really brief because I know your time matters. The contestants get dropped off in some threatening, harsh environment where they must not only fight to survive in those conditions, but also be prepared to go against other players if they happen to come in contact with them. So staying true to the genre, the characters all have full backgrounds similar to that of an actual reality TV show where each individual gets a close-up one-on-one with you to tell you how their life at home was before they ended up on the show.
I definitely grew up in a rough neighborhood for sure. Had my share of trouble early on. I joined the army to get out. Learned discipline the hard way. Tried to push myself further. Then I became a Navy SEAL. It took me a few tries, but I earned that trident. After I got out, I started doing ultramarathons, trying to push my mind and body to breaking point. Non-player combat felt like the only thing I've got left to prove.
You know, it's almost crazy listening to a fabricated AI life story as if you were watching an actual reality TV show. But regardless, this is their way of trying to get you, the viewer, to care about their background. Spoiler, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Now, I will say the most fascinating thing about the whole AI reality TV show is that these characters have autonomous personalities and decision-making abilities, meaning that the AI characters were just created. They figure everything else out on their own as we're watching the show. Neither you or I or the creators themselves know how the AI characters are going to meet the show's conclusion, but at some point they're going to all kill each other until the last man stands. Boy, all this talk about Battle Royale, I would rather play Fortnite. I would rather not watch this show. The show was created by Tom Patton, who is the CEO of AI-mation Studios. Using the self-created OmniGen 1 tool, the goal is to create a bunch of AI self-created content in hopes that they can push themselves to the forefront of AI media. That's right, we're creating all this content and we're not even moving a single muscle. Now, I will admit, the show is not bad in terms of visual quality, but I don't think it's hard for you to tell that it's AI if you watch the show long enough. And that's the problem. That's the main issue right there. They don't care about quality, just watchability. As long as we can push this content out as quickly as fast food, we're good. But boss, what about a better plot and more detailed backstory to flesh out characters and make viewers feel more invested? Get him out of my studio. Apparently this is going to be a 4-part episodic show, and in the first episode, I was kindly treated to a vicious polar bear attack that looked like it was humping one of our main characters in an attempt to murder him? Right, it's not like the polar bear was hungry or anything like that. It just has a bloodlust to murder anything in its path. Besides, I think it got what it wanted already. Oh wait, but it don't stop there. Let me give you guys a little bit more insight on what you can hope for in this 38-minute episode.
I was inside for a long time, 8 years. They don't exactly teach wilderness lessons in there, but I know a thing or two about protecting myself. Hunger was my first thought when I landed, and pretty lucky for me, this area is full of fruits and berries.
Wait, hold on. Where'd the berries go? Did she forget to pack them in favor of fixing her book bag? Why did AI show me this scene? Boy, this is some grade A animation, isn't it? But it don't matter, the AI know what it's doing. Besides, humans will watch anything.
Last night was awful. The fire ants out here have bitten me in places I didn't know I could get bit. Not fun. I've got pretty bad stomach cramps too, which I'm praying is just the time of the month and not the berries I ate. Pray for me that the cabin has a toilet.
So hold on, let me get this straight. In search of this cabin that the AI character is hoping to find, she says that she hopes it has a toilet. And then we're treated to a clip of her holding back constipation? Is that what this is? Fellow humans, what is this reaction after announcing that you hope to find a toilet out in the woods? This one is unfamiliar to me.
I have hit the jackpot. No more fire ants for me this evening. There's even a fire pit and flint.
Now for my gamers out there, I'm pretty sure if you're playing a game where your character is aiming a sniper, usually it's not difficult to hit a steel object. So tell me, how the hell does this character manage to hit the cabin roof? Also, I guess there's some type of bullet tracking technology going on here. You got one character that's literally turning corners to get away from gunshots, but in the next clip of the gunman, he's still shooting at the empty cabin? What the fuck? Wow. Now, if only we had some kind of editor that could precisely motion this character's aiming direction, maybe it'd make a little bit more sense. What am I saying? Humans will watch anything. Remember, that's our motto. No, but in all seriousness, the creator of the show even proposed this question as well. Do you actually care that it's AI if you're entertained? His answer? I doubt it, and that's all that counts. So yeah, humans will literally watch anything. According to the show's creator, producing it costs around 90% less than a conventional reality TV show. Yeah, no surprise there. I'm pretty sure it is because the show is completely unscripted and AI have full control over how the show's gonna go. It's amazing to me how you can create an AI tool that allows the AI to do the work for you entirely. We're not even typing prompts. Hell, I look like typing up a narrative, some type of creator or something? I'm printing views and I'm printing money. That's it. Very little effort, low cost, not much risk for the studio itself, which obviously means they can pump out as much of this stuff as often as they like. Speaking of which, the team consisted of just 5 people. So realistically, if they have to lay off like 2 people around Q4, the company is saving massive bank. Take that, Survivor, with your huge cast, big budget, conventional reality TV show staff backed by a large network that actually have actors, narrative direction, and stakes that actually keep the viewer engaged. And so piggybacking off that thought of other shows, we're kind of being met with a bit of a evolution here in media, because while the show isn't perfect, the fact that it's watchable, to put it lightly, means that the competition will follow suit. Here's some competition for you. Fable Studio, another generative AI powered media company by Edward Saatchi, which is an Emmy award winning and Peabody award winning media company. Let me make sure I add that in there. They have a streaming service called Showrunner, which is backed by Amazon, and essentially this platform boasts a variety of shows, but here's the main catch. You're part of the creative process.
Showrunner AI.
The Netflix of AI.
The Netflix sort of teased what their product's going to be. Amazon has invested in them. Basically, they're saying it is like a generate your own TV show, animated show platform. And their vision is that anyone can log onto the platform and you kind of can give it some images of you, your friends, your environment, the stories you want to tell, and it'll make animated episodes starring you and your friends in the style of like South Park or Family Guy, like that animated stuff.
That's right, it's like a hybrid form of entertainment. You're no longer a passive viewer anymore. You're actually a part of creating the show. Through prompts, users can create art style, storyline, voice tone, genre. Like at this point, just send me my check, goddammit. Oh, and get this, you, the viewer, are encouraged to remix ideas that were created by other users' episodes. So now we, the viewers, are operating as a collective studio, creating our own show for our own enjoyment. Boy, talk about low effort. No more sitting around watching all day. You need to get your butt up and move that creative process. We're giving you all the tools. You create your own damn show. And in the meantime, I'll just be sitting back here just, counting this money, Don't mind me. I don't know how in the world this isn't considered a video game, but apparently it rides a very fine line that falls into a hybrid interactive TV show rather than a telltale video game. Again, low cost effective shows, very small staff, not taking a huge risk financially, which means there's only room to succeed in their profit margin. AI-mation, which follows the tradition of actually making shows, generating shows that the viewer can watch rather than interact with, is currently an independent company. But I don't think it's crazy to believe that they too won't be picked up by a big network, similar to how Fable is backed by Amazon. My reason to believe that is because it's low effort, and these huge studios wouldn't be taking a financial risk by investing in these AI companies. So why wouldn't they hop on the slop train if there's a profit involved? Guys, crazy how the universe works, because in the same week that I'm editing this video, this headline comes out about Disney spending $1 billion in a deal with OpenAI, allowing them to use their characters in Sora AI's engine. That right there is just further confirmation to me that these larger studios at some point are going to probably start investing in some of these AI independent companies. And it's just a reminder that in the background, AI, which is already dominating every single social media platform with AI slop diarrhea garbage, won't stop there. They're aiming for the big leagues. So no, this is not the future of good content. This is content that doesn't care if it's good.